They spent a lot of winters together trying to survive without adequate food and shelter and water. Rem was like a heating pad and dispersed his body heat to Sid. That kept Sid alive for many years. I'm Janelle, and this is Sid and Rem's story for GeoBeats. We are Mockingbird Farm Animal Sanctuary. We were contacted by someone who had been taking care of Rem and Sid in the field next to his house. Their initial rescuer fell into hard times and had to leave the property and the animals behind. She asked the neighbors to take care of them, and they promised, and they did the best job that they could. Rem and Sid didn't have adequate shelter, especially as senior animals. They weathered a lot of storms together and probably some really scary times, and access to hay and feed and water was inconsistent. The neighbor had promised that he would take care of them until he couldn't, and then he'd find sanctuary for them, and he did. We went to go pick them up, brought them back to Mockingbird.
Welcome to Mockingbird.
The minute Sid got here, he walked his way through the pasture, and then he got into the paddock where he saw all of the other animals, and he sprung right up like 4 feet in the air.
I see a boob right there.
I don't want to anthropomorphize, but they seemed extremely grateful and relieved. There was a softness that came over them. Sid learned this behavior of leaning up against Rem and cuddling him for his body warmth because they spent a lot of time in the winter months with inadequate shelter. That behavior, it's still present on cold winter nights. That's what they do. It's hard to document every part of their lives. Sid is 15. He's just so gentle, especially with children. I have a 6-year-old daughter who is passionate about him.
He loves you.
She was born on the farm. She's my helper. We have 4 cows here, and we have 2 herds of goats. And he's like, I guess I could goat, but you know, I'd rather cow. He lives with the cows 24/7.
Hey, Sid. Hi, sweetheart.
We built him his own bedroom because he can't be separated from Rem. Rem is his son. Rem is 11, and his entire 11 years has been spent with Sid. He looks for him constantly and makes sure that he's nearby and that he's okay. Sid is usually ready for bed way before the cows are. And sometimes he'll be like, okay, I'll snuggle next to Sophie until Rem is ready. And the minute Sid noticed that Rem has stopped eating, he just books it over to Rem. He's like, bye, Sophie. Recently, Sid had to spend 8 days hospitalized at Cornell.
I'm gonna want to scale over here really quick. This is you.
Hey, Sid. Here you are.
And it was so sad because Rem was here, and after the trailer left, he was mooing. He was in distress and really couldn't settle at night. Rem would constantly check out his bedroom to see if he was in there.
Welcome home, buddy.
When we were able to bring Sid home with a clean bill of health, Rem was running behind him and sniffing him, and he couldn't believe he was home.
Handsome.
There's so much to learn from animals, just observing them. Animals don't lie. Nobody gets mad at each other. They're very honest. In their silver years, Sid and Rem get to just be together, and they deserve it so much. And we're so honored and privileged to give them that. The best gift that I could give Sid is dedicated nutrition. He's a black goat, and if his coat gets reddish, that means he probably needs some more targeted nutrition. I'm always changing things and adding copper and doing what I need to do to get him healthy. I think on some level, Rem has an understanding of how old Sid is, just by how gentle he is with him.
Our sweet old man, Sid.
15 to 17 is lifespan. Anything can happen. I do worry about the deep grief that he'll feel. I don't have the word to describe how magical they are. God, it makes me really emotional. Everybody has a story, and everybody's going through something. There's something about them that you can connect with on your own emotional level. You see the resilience and how much love that they have for everybody, human or non-human, and they make the most of every single day.